YouTube, kita ada TikTok, kita juga ada, kita banyak platform kan. Yang mana-mana platform yang boleh live streaming, asal kita boleh hasilkan produce data analytics, itu sahaja diperlukan. Alright, boleh kita tengok yang background yang seterusnya. Okay. Alright, dan kita juga mengucapkan terima kasih kepada pihak pengajar kita di sini di Kementerian Komunikasi dan Multimedia Malaysia dan juga Prisma. Alright, dan juga dengan anjuran oleh Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation kerana membawa majlis kita pada hari ini. Sedikit sebanyak kita nak share ialah bagi mereka yang tertanya, kita punya Telegram sekarang tengah disambar oleh pelbagai persoalan daripada anda semua. Jadi jangan risau. Ambil masa sedikit untuk admin to reply semua orang berkenaan semua soalan. Dan salah satu soalannya ialah berkenaan dengan penggunaan software untuk live stream ini. Untuk tujuan pembelajaran bagi Creative Content Streaming Program 2021 ini, software yang kita akan ajarkan adalah menggunakan Open Broadcaster software. Ada antara mereka di luar sana yang merasakan bertanya, boleh ke kita pakai software seperti XSplit, boleh tak kita pakai software yang ini, yang itu, sebab kita faham di luar sana ada pelbagai jenis software. Jadi untuk tujuan program kita pada hari ini juga esok hari, kita hanya akan mendendangkan cara penggunaan OBS sahaja, dan anda boleh menggunakan mana-mana software yang anda nak ikut kegemaran anda lah. Alright, dan ke sini kita jawab kreatif content Samit. Oh, sekejap. Okay, sekejap. Alright. Alright, okay. Objektif kita majlis kita pada hari ini ialah to organize training under KKMM Prisma project on the holistic knowledge and skill of digital creative content streaming, and to encourage new live streaming activities for digital games made in Malaysia. We're trying to encourage more content creators happening right here within our country and filling up with knowledge how to plan, how to create contents, and then they produce results at the end of the day. And of course, a new skill to enable participants to explore and generate new content and revenue streamed through online video platforms. Now we're jumping into the digital era where the usage of internet is vast, where you have access to to various information, you have a various technology at the end of your fingertips, where we want to enable you the opportunity to actually take the opportunity to actually explore the World Wide Web, and hopefully in the near future you could actually use this as a revenue stream for yourself. All right, and let's go this way. Now, this is the agenda we'll be having throughout the whole series. Now, for those who are attending for today's event, bagi mereka yang menghadirkan diri untuk program kita pada hari ini dan juga hari esok, ini adalah option A yang dianjurkan pada hari Sabtu dan juga pada hari Ahad, ialah workshop training. Dan remarks option A, participants residing in Perlis, Pulau Pinang, Perak, Selangor, Melaka, Pahang, Sabah, Sarawak, Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya dan Labuan. But there are also people who are out there who are not from these states who are available for option A. They may opt to actually attend today's segment as well. All right, and of course, we have another segment on the 23rd and 24th April, which is going to be happening on Friday as well as Saturday. So for those who could not make it on this weekend, do not worry, you can still attend the next segment on the next week itself. All right, and from the 19th to 30th April, the development and content planning by participants, mentoring and coaching session will be held throughout the whole period. Now, we want to ensure that the program that we have right here does not end by the time on the 18th of April. We want to ensure that we're able to actually assist you right after this program. So if you have any inquiries, if you need any kind of assistance questions, or even any kind of inquiries throughout the whole segment itself, feel free to actually DM our admins or even some of our speakers that we have right here, and they'll be more than happy to assist you in mentoring and coaching you throughout the whole process in creating amazing content for yourself. And of course, on the 1st to 31st May, the competition will kick off, and the live stream and online video content by participants. And of course, on the 9th June, the winner announcement. On this date, we'll be announcing who are the top 300, which will be bringing back home 300 ringgit each, and the top 5 winners, the top 5, which will be bringing back home 2,000 Malaysia ringgit each. All right, so that is the program schedule that we have right here throughout the whole day itself. And of course, next, we're looking at what is Creative Content Streaming Program. Now, it is a combination of online workshop and a competition. A lot of you didn't know this, that you only briefed that it was only an online workshop, but the organizers decided to add something more just for you. By attending this workshop, you're also eligible to actually join in a competition. It is not compulsory, meaning that you are not forced or obliged to actually be part of the competition. It just serves as an additional activity if you're interested to actually get yourself some cash prizes, and of course to kickstart your initiatives in content streaming even faster. Now, by attending the workshop, registered participants are required to attend a series of online training workshops by industry players for 2 days. Number two, for content planning, upon completion, participants will be given the time to plan streaming content or creative content videos within 1 to 2 weeks period. All right. And for the competition period, participants will conduct their own streaming session on or produce creative content videos from 1st to 31st May 2021. Now, this is very important information because the competition period is only starting on the 1st to 31st May, which means that by the time the program ends on the 18th or even next week on the 24th, you still have ample amount of time to plan out the kind of content that you wanna create between the 1st and 31st May. All right. And of course, remember the 5 days minimum. The 5 live stream minimum. And of course, the winner announcement will be selected based on total cumulative viewership from all streaming session or posted creative video content. That means that you do not have to worry if you have, for an example, a low viewership from your first streaming session. We understand this, and probably you will have more viewerships that follows in your next and upcoming live stream sessions. So we'll be compiling all those numbers of viewership, and then we'll be deciding on the ways based on that. All right. And of course, next is a content guideline. Now, this is just a general content guideline just for you. Now, number one is do not violate any parties. Number two, please be non-abusive or contain any pornographic contents. All right. And number three, do not touch on sensitive issues. But of course, since these content guidelines are very, very general, so if you have any inquiries and if you feel that there is a need to ask whether this is too sensitive or you feel that this might violate any parties, we will be more than happy to actually respond or actually provide you with the right information so that you would not end up making mistakes throughout your content creation. All right. And of course, next, this is the winner prize announcement, which I have mentioned before. For those who missed out on this, remember that the best of 300 will be bringing back home 300 Malaysian ringgit each. And of course, the best of 5 will be bringing back home 2,000 Malaysia ringgit. Now, this is the criteria selection if you didn't see it clearly before this, during the whole presentation, where the streamer are to produce 5 streaming sessions minimum in the program 1 month. This is very important because if you were to produce for an example, less than 5 streaming sessions, and the numbers are already very, very high, you still cannot be part of the competition. You need to produce at least a minimum of 5 streaming sessions between the 1st to the 31st of May 2021. Now, number 2 is video content creator. Produce a minimum of 5 videos to be posted on social medias. And number 3, participant to share analytical data from every session to organizers. Do not fret in regards about this. If you're wondering what does it mean by share analytical data, our site from the organizing side will be providing you samples from different streaming platforms on what the analytical data looks like and where you can actually access them and share it to us. And winners will be selected based on total watch minutes / viewership. Now, for streamers, for best of 5, streamers produce more than 5 streaming in the program within 1 month. Video creator produce more than 5 videos to be posted on social medias, and participant to share analytical data, more or less anything. And of course, winners will be selected based on total watch minute and viewership. All right. Right. Now, this is the program tentative that we have for today, day number 1, right here for this initiative. Now, for this amazing session, earlier right here, we have the program briefing by myself right here for the Malaysia Esports Federation. At 9 a.m., we're going to be entertained by the fundamental of streaming by none other than Fad Gogumon from Esports Darul Khusus ESDK. And he himself will also be continuing on by presenting on technical knowledge on streaming. And of course, at 12 in the afternoon, we'll be having the streaming production by Fad Gogumon. Gumon himself. Now, this will be very, very extensive, but it require him to actually break it into 2 sessions. Now, the first session will be at 12 in the afternoon, and the second one will be at 2 p.m. We'll be having a short break. Kita akan berehat sebentar di antara satu petang hingga 2 petang untuk membolehkan bagi mereka yang tidak berpuasa untuk makan tengah hari, dan juga bagi kita bagi umat Islam untuk perform solat dan juga sebagainya. Alright, and so hopefully that serves as a little bit break time sebagai satu masa untuk kita berehat sebentar, kerana terlalu banyak informasi yang dikongsi oleh Fad daripada pukul 9 pagi sampailah pukul 1 petang itu. Jadi pukul 2 hingga pukul 3 ada streaming production sama oleh Fad, dan pukul 3 petang kita ada Business Model Canvas oleh Dr. Azlan Abdul Jalil. Alright, BMC, dan pada pukul 4